like a diary.
Alright boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Lock G Diary Season 2. Today is episode 9 and it is our final 2 game days of the regular season. And we've got some special guests here today. There's the Sea Machine, but all the way from across the pond, there he is.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, it started, has it?
Got two of my mates from back home in town this weekend, so got to put on a big show. But today we have a very big game against Quincy University, who beat us last year, I think 5-2 at their place. But currently they're not having the best of seasons, but it's still going to be a tough game. And then on Sunday we're going to be facing second spot in the league, University of Illinois Springfield. Again, going to be a very tough game, and we've got to win both of these to secure fourth spot in the league to make sure we go to the quarterfinals with a home advantage. So it's going to be a big weekend. Looking forward to it. We've just had breakfast. It's now about 9:45 and we have to be at the locker room at 10:45, so that's what's going on. I'll keep you updated, keep you posted. See you later. Here we go, boys. It's game time. Sea Machine's giving me a lift down because she's an absolute beauty. We're going to get this dub, boys. Come on, up the Panthers. Alright boys, here we go. First game of the weekend versus University of Quincy. Or Quincy University, I don't know which way it is. I'll kick off like always, it seems. Early days, Lucas down the left hand side takes a shot on. Just brushes wide. Not sure if that hit the post or not. But here they go. A little later on, they're 11 on the edge of the box. Cuts inside and outside the boot shot. Big save from the keeper. Here comes another shot for Quincy from the edge of the box. That's an easier one. Bit of cherry picking that. We've gone 1-0 down at this stage, but Josh Witt's in a great ball and Jed on the volley. On his weak foot. What a finish that is. What a goal. 1-1. Into the second half, Adem with a free kick from range. Very far out, and he's somehow hit the crossbar. Kid's a wizard on those. This is the controversy of the game. That tackle there led to a red card, and then this little scuffle led to 2-3 more red cards. But here's our goal, and there we go, 2-2 boys. So 4 goals, 4 red cards, all a bit confusing. And we go into overtime. Their number 2 dribbling down the left, puts in a good ball across the face of the box. Don't know how they haven't got anybody on the end of that. Later on in the same half, slide down the right hand side this time. Again putting a ball across the face. I'm not sure how their striker hasn't got his toe on that. Into the second half of overtime. Adem pushing forward. Can he cross it? No, he takes a shot. Maybe should have crossed it to Jungi there. And that's the game, boys and girls. It is a draw. Alright boys, so it's later on. A bit of a bizarre one, to be honest. 4 red cards. I mean, when have you ever seen that before? And 4 goals as well. So a goal for every red card. But I think it was there to be won. Very frustrating not to win that. That definitely affects our chances of going to nationals. You know, it's still all there to play for. Illinois Springfield are quite highly ranked, so if we beat them on Sunday, it might bring us up. You never know. It's another point at the end of the day. We have dropped down to 5th in the league because Lewis beat Maryville. Who knows what could happen? It's going to be final day drama. Just going to go to bed. We've got training tomorrow at 9 AM and then the game on Sunday. So I'll see you in the morning.
The next day.
I see that smile. Where's that outfit? What is he wearing? What is he wearing? And them.
Like big university.
Alright boys, so it is later on Saturday. As you've seen, today we've been taking Raz and Alfie around, showing them a bit of Springfield, Missouri. We went to the Missouri State tailgate, we then went to the football game and hopefully gave them a good experience of the town. That is what we've been up to today, but since being back, I've just been checking in on my Orange Football Network app and getting my brain ready for tomorrow. Now in last week's video, I introduced you guys to Orange Football Network, and honestly, it is an amazing app. You guys really need to download it. Currently, it's only available on iOS, but it'll soon be available on other platforms as well. But it is honestly one of the best apps for football knowledge that I ever seen. It's got some great content on there. It's all video format, and it can really provide you with that information to get your game to that extra 1%. They have information on hydration, nutrition, strength and conditioning, game analysis. Honestly, it's got absolutely everything you can imagine. It is the one-stop shop for football content, if you will. Honestly, you guys need to check it out because I hadn't heard of it before, and since I've downloaded it, I've been non-stop going through the content. It's new content every single week as well. And not only that, but it is backed by the best coaches in Europe, top academy level coaching. They have coaches from Valencia, West Ham, Southampton, Sporting Lisbon. Honestly, coaches throughout Europe at such a high level, so you know that the knowledge is top tier. It's just such an amazing app that you really need to get your hands on. It is also free everything. You don't have to do anything, don't have to pay for anything on the app. It is honestly the best free resource of football content that can improve your game understanding and your game knowledge. I would highly recommend it. I've already had a couple of you guys, you subscribers, go and get the app, and you've sent some great reviews back, so that's great to see. Those of you who haven't checked it out, make sure you go and do that. Like I said, it's an amazing app. You will not regret it. I promise you that. And yeah, link will be in the description below. Make sure you go check it out. And a massive thank you for Orange Football Network for sponsoring this video once again. Anyway, let's hit the hay because it's a big game tomorrow, and I'll see you then.
The next day.
Alright boys and girls, good morning. It is Sunday the 31st of October, also known as Halloween, and today is our final conference game of the season versus University of Illinois Springfield. Last year they beat us in overtime. They scored an extra time golden goal winner, whatever you want to call it. Really annoying. So it's time for revenge, boys, and today is going to be a massive game because they're currently sitting second in the league. They're also quite high up in the Midwest rankings, so it's really going to be a massive game in terms of us trying to get to the postseason with the NCAA, trying to secure that 4th spot in the league. It's out of our hands, and basically we have to win today and hope that Lewis do worse than our result. So it's still there to play for. Who knows what's going to happen, but we've got to go out there today and we've got to fight hard because it's going to be a tough game. It is also senior day. Obviously I'm a senior, so this technically is my last ever conference game. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Anyway, gonna be a massive one, and yeah, looking forward to it. We've already had a bit of breakfast, just had a bit of cereal for starters, and we're gonna have the pre-match scrambled eggs on toast in a bit. I'll show you that, of course, and we're gonna get after it, and we're gonna get that dub, boys. Come on, up the Panthers. See you in a bit. You know what time it is, people? Pre-match meal. You don't change certain things, you know, and this is one of them. Scrambled eggs on toast, nice glass or cup of orange juice in there, and yeah, let's get it down us, get ready for the game, get mentally and physically and emotionally prepared. I don't know what I'm talking about. See you in a bit. Alright boys, so it's later on in the day. Obviously not the result we were looking for, to be honest. A bit of an annoying one, a bit of a weird one. It was just an odd game. We didn't really have anything to battle for apart from our pride. They weren't an unbelievable team. They played pretty obvious football. They played Route 1 stuff most of the time, and obviously we conceded off an own goal, so that's not ideal, but nothing we could really do on the own goal. It was really unfortunate. So yeah, not an amazing result, but it doesn't really affect us either way because it was out of our hands on whether we finished 4th or 5th at that point. Lewis won their game anyway, so there was no way we could have jumped above them. So yeah, a bit of a weird one, bit of a weird way to end the season. Obviously it was senior day for me, so I got this bad boy. Happy to get the minutes though. Hopefully we can push on to next Sunday when we play Lewis in the quarterfinals. From then on it's going to be win or go home, boys. Let's have a quick look at the table. As you can see, Indianapolis finished top of the league, taking home the conference. Further down you can see Lewis in 4th, us in 5th, and that's the top 8 that will be competing for the GLVC conference tournament title. So there you go, boys. That is going to be it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and remember, do it for the love of the game. Peace.